Welcome to the Fiberglass and Gel Coat repair video by Power Design. Before you begin, please read the instructions provided with the repair kit, as they contain safety notes and working conditions that must be addressed prior to starting your project. Go through the checklist and make sure that you have all the necessary tools and supplies before you begin. Please note that there is a Fiberglass with Gel Coat repair kit and Gel Coat only repair kit. To prepare the damaged area for the repair to be made, first clean the area of debris with a sharp putty knife or similar tool. If the damaged area is a crack going completely through the part and the surface is no longer level, use a sawzall or similar tool to cut through the crack. This will cut the glass strands and allow the surface to become level again. Sand by hand the area where the repair will be made. Be sure to rough up the surface enough to permit a proper bond for the cloth to adhere to. Rough up the gel coat side of the repair area at this time, but don't go further than is needed. After all the surface area has been prepared, apply masking tape to the gel coated side to prevent the resin from traveling to unwanted areas. Cut 2 pieces of cloth so that they extend past the area to be repaired by 2 or 3 inches. Mix only enough resin and catalyst to thoroughly wet out the area of the 2 pieces of glass cloth. Once mixed together, any resin left over should be retained in the mixing container away from anything combustible until completely hardened. Use a 3-ounce Dixie cup, thoroughly mix 2 ounces of resin and 8 to 12 drops of callus. Stir the resin and callus together for at least 1 minute. Below 60 degrees and add 12 drops, and above 80 degrees add 8 drops. Wet out the sanded area with resin using a 1-inch paintbrush supplied. Fill any voids or holes with resin and a small chopped up pieces of glass. Place the glass cloth in position, then wet out the top layer. Repeat this step with the next piece of glass cloth. Make sure that the repair area is thoroughly covered and that all the edges have been saturated with resin. It should take 30 to 60 minutes to harden, depending on the outside temperatures and humidity. Whenever possible, apply the repair in a horizontal plane to keep the resin from running. If the repair must be applied in a cold or on a vertical surface, heat the area before and after with a heat gun to speed up the process. After the surface has hardened, remove the masking tape from the gel coat side and sand the newly hardened surface and surrounding area. To finish the repair, use a clean paintbrush and apply the UV stabilized gel coat to the outside surface. Mix only enough gel coat and callus to thoroughly cover the repaired area. Thoroughly mix 1 ounce of gel coat and 4 to 6 drops of callus. Stir the gel coat and callus together for at least 1 minute. Fill any voids that the resin did not fill with the gel coat putty. If the voids are large, the putty may need to be applied to 2 or more coats due to shrinkage as it cures. As the putty starts to set up, a sharp putty knife can be used to shave off any high spots. Lightly sand the putty before applying the final coat of gel coat only. Feather out the edges with a paintbrush to blend into the surrounding finish. After all unused materials have hardened and cooled down, dispose of properly.